Shall we kick off the show with our first match? Yeah! It is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am the voice of Coliseum Wrestling, Aaron Nix, and I am joined by a brand new voice. And hopefully my full-time partner is, of course, the wonderful Connor. Welcome to the announce desk, sir.
Aaron, thank you so much for having me. And to be honest, what a match to kick us off.
As you know, women's wrestling is at the forefront of what we do here. We have a debutant here tonight in Zizi, someone I'm sure you're very familiar with.
Absolutely, Zizi, coming from the House of Pain, a dominant performer. You just look at the size and the height of her.
Look here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much to our wonderful announcer, Jesse. Of course, Zizi, a product of the House of Pain Wrestling Academy in the Midlands. Only 19 years old and yet already a megastar in terms of professional wrestling. And it has to be said, rocks a blazer slightly better than I do.
Oh, absolutely, particularly a light-up blazer like that. I mean, she does it, she outdoes it for the both of us, but strong, dominant. To be honest, whoever is going to be checking her is going to have quite the challenge. Aaron, when I knew I was doing Coliseum, this was one of the matches I was most excited about, and this is one of the performers I'm so excited to see.
You are not wrong, young man. We are looking at, there we go, Mad Love from the Wrestling Engineer, the ever-present of the Coliseum Women's Division, making her third outing here tonight. What do we think of Ronnie Knox, Connor? One of the best technical wrestlers that women's wrestling has ever produced in Britain.
Well, a little bit of trivia for you, Aaron. One of the first ever matches I was involved in involved Ronnie Knox. I have seen her come from the small town halls in Cheltenham to the big stages in London, in Progress, in Eve, in all the big promotions, and the Engineer has got so much in her arsenal. The workshop is open, Aaron.
Yes, it is. The Wrestling Engineer is now ready for business, and of course, what a tall task as well. Don't forget, Zizi, only 19 years old, but an absolutely towering performer, incredibly well put together. But as we've mentioned before at Coliseum, do not be fooled by Ronnie Knox's diminutive stature. This is an astonishingly capable individual, despite not yet picking up a win here at Coliseum. Last time out, of course, Wrestling Sky Smith, some nefarious tactics involved, and of course, in the first ever show, Big Coronel attire, Zizi showing her strength there.
Absolutely, Zizi coming into essentially an away match, travelling all the way down from Nottingham. She is wanting to put on a show, but also ultimately give the victory. She doesn't care about upsetting anyone while she's here. She just wants to win.
Very young but formative head on her, Zizi. Of course, beautiful headlock there by Ronnie Knox. And there's the power game again. She just throws Ronnie Knox off like discarded trash, frankly. And that's what she said to us. She said, I have no interest in wrestling trash like this, but if I need to make an example, I will. And that's going to backfire because Ronnie Knox has all the heart and all the fire as she ducks into the clothesline.
Oh, and there we go. The Engineer putting her knowledge to work.
Beautiful flexibility there, and then kicking Zizi, catching her coming in to the turnbuckle and catching her again. Let's not forget educated feet by Zizi if she connects with one of those kicks. Ronnie Knox could be in serious trouble, she knows that, and now she's going to go to work the technical game. The beautiful basement drop kick takes Zizi to the outside, and she's going to regroup.
Absolutely, seeking refuge in the crowd there. Ronnie Knox, strong opening there. Ronnie herself knows so many holds, so many different submissions, so many strikes as well. Probably one of the most well-rounded games in Coliseum.
Genuinely one of the most technically sound individuals in the women's game, and even in the men's game. Let's be fair, we've got some great technical wrestlers here tonight, but none can claim to be as astute. Ronnie Knox, quick 2 count there, but Zizi getting a shoulder up, and that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Body on body, how much is that body weight going to matter as this match goes on?
Absolutely, I mean, just putting it out there, just saying it how it is. Zizi has the height advantage, she has the weight advantage. Oh, big side wall slam. 2.
Just out at 2, but again, the power game now. Ronnie Knox, of course, wants to keep us on the ground, but Zizi can let the pace quicken, and that will still benefit her. She has a very smash mouth style.
Absolutely. There's at points you don't need to be graceful with what you're doing. You just need to do big scoop slams like that.
Simple, effective. Although a couple like that's not going to get it done, and that's why Ronnie Knox is out at 1. And again, we've seen this so many times at Coliseum. People take Ronnie Knox for granted. They take liberties with her size and her diminutive stature, but then they find out that the heart and the fire and the desire in this young woman is exactly what has made her essentially one of the best professional wrestlers in this country.
Ronnie Knox takes no prisoners. She does not take any gap from anyone. She is the engineer for a reason. She goes in there, does her work, and gets the victory. And we'll see here tonight if she can get a victory over Zizi.
Unlike most mechanics, Ronnie Knox doesn't like to work hourly, it seems. But who do you favour in a match like this as it goes along? Because Zizi has proven to be quite a gas tank despite her size as she shotguns Ronnie Knox into the turnbuckle.
I mean, momentum's on Zizi. Oh, and a close two. I would say with Zizi at the moment, momentum is certainly on her side if we take a look at it. Most pinfalls so far, each with her 2. She is really laying it into Ronnie at this moment of time. And, well, I mean, I never count Ronnie out, but so far, thus far, Zizi is really putting in the play.
Power Game has come to play, and let's not forget, we've mentioned her age, of course, but this is a woman who's been champion in multiple promotions already. Zizi is very accomplished for her age, very astute, well beyond her years in professional wrestling, and now the Power Game, it's very simple, it's very effective. Scoop slams, chin locks, and again, just thrusting her down to the mat, just making sure that she can't build any momentum, not allow Ronnie Knox to grab a hold, because if she does, then all of a sudden the game changes. Absolutely.
Ronnie loves the octopus stretch, she loves the dragon sleeper, she knows so many submission holds. Zizi will need to be careful.
Once again, the scoop slam, that's a hat trick. Just 2. Referee Kyle Williams in perfect position as always, one of our best referees in this country. Again, it's Zizi, it's just one-way traffic right now. But again, I mentioned earlier on, Ronnie Knox was in a triple threat our first ever show against Regina Rosenthal and of course Kira Kamara to Kasser, break everything. And she showed a very good account of herself despite clearly being an underdog in that match, giving away a ridiculous amount of size, especially to Regina Rosenthal, who had at least 100 pounds on her.
And of course, in that triple threat match, these were 2 powerhouse contenders she had to fight against, but she managed to get that win, and with momentum on that side. Momentum is a key word here. You keep on fighting, you keep on winning, that will affect your performance in matches like these.
Well, back to that scoop slam once again, but Ronnie Knox has that scout at this time, and now trying to fire up. Strikes to the midsection, trying to get a bit more pep. Again, not enough pepper on those strikes. Zizi cuts her off at the pass and throws her into the turnbuckle.
But she dodges that, very nice.
Bit of athleticism there from Ronnie Knox. It's not just technical wrestling, is it? She looks for a huge sunset straight over.
Very nice.
A sunset flip needed from the mechanic.
Ducks the line.
Beautiful, going for the head scissors and takes her straight over into the corner. And now she can work, build momentum. She has to take advantage of this time. Catches it coming in, big clothesline.
Ducks it, there we go. Big kick to the gut, big knee there. Nice swinging neck breaker there. 1, 2.
No, she straight jacket the arm as well. It's the little things that she does. That straight jacket the arm, making sure that you use the momentum of a bigger person. And of course she knows this because she's always the underdog in a fight. But she has learned how to use those technical abilities. Look at that beautiful Black Widow-like submission maneuver.
Going for that Black Widow octopus stretch there. You love to see it. Grasping on that arm, hyper-extending it. But Zizi, look at the power of Zizi.
It's the raw power again coming into play. Just shreds her off with relative ease. As to be said, not many people could do that to Ronnie.
Absolutely. Looking for a power bomb, maybe.
Potentially, she is up in the rafters here at the Stanley Yards. Beautiful counter into the Hurricane Runner, right into the corner.
These days,
Zizi a little bit all over the place. Gets caught coming in with a trip. Beautiful technical roll, and she gets it. Ronnie Knox gets her first win here at Coliseum, and what a great win. Zizi can't believe it. She believes she had her shoulder up, but that's not the case. Referee Carl Williams was in perfect position, and finally Ronnie Knox has won in the win column here in the women's division of Coliseum.
That's great to see. She deserves it. Putting in that work, putting in those hours. The engineer has got a victory under her belt.
The mechanic always gets the job done. Of course, a more reputable mechanic she is. And Zizi, well, I mean, still an incredible showing from this young lady. She doesn't look very happy, but there's no shame in losing to Ronnie Knox, who is a seasoned veteran and one of the best technical wrestlers walking this earth.
Absolutely. You talk about the word potential. Potential will apply to Zizi. She has many, many more matches coming up. But for today, on this day, Ronnie Knox has got the victory.